Alright, y'all, we are back after that disastrous competition match that I had a few days ago. We are back in this indoor range. We're coming out here to shoot and get better. That's all it is going for 2026. We are shooting to get better. FYI, I am trying some new ear pro tonight. This is from Surefire. I actually forgot the name of them. They're just like earplugs. The only thing I don't like so far about it, there was only $15. But the only thing that I don't like so far is that I can't hear. Like, I feel like I'm yelling right now talking to y'all. So I don't know. We'll see how good they work. So far, they feel good. So we'll see how it goes throughout the night. If y'all see me change them or y'all see me Gear Pro throughout the night, it's because they weren't working. So we are about to start the first stage of the night.
Clear, 2440.
Just shot the first stage, and it was, you had to start with 4 rounds in your first mag, and then you had to shoot the first target with your weak hand only. And then once you kept shooting or kept running the stage, you can shoot it with both hands. I couldn't find my dot, and I didn't want to hit the non-threat, so I didn't want to risk it just by pulling the trigger. So that cost me at least like 2 seconds or something. So other than that, I was 0 down and I had good shots. So other than that little hiccup of the hesitation trying to find the dot in the first one, I was fine. So we're on to the next stage. Alright, y'all, just ran the second stage, and I thought of a plan. We had to do 1 shot to the body, 1 shot to the head, and instead of me doing a standing reload, I did a tack reload, which means I had rounds in my mag, but I had to put it back on my body instead of dropping it on the ground, because if you drop rounds on the ground, then it's a penalty. So I tack reloaded, which means I took the mag out, put it on my mag pouch, put in a fresh mag, shot 10 rounds, then I dropped that empty mag and finished the course. So I thought that was pretty good on my part. I was 1 down, so 22 something, 23 was something. And we're on to the next stage. Just ran that stage, and we had to shoot the first 3 targets with 2 rounds to the body with strong hand only, and we were downloaded to 6 rounds in the first mag. So I decided to do another tack reload because there were 3 targets in the middle, and that's 2, 4, 6, and I didn't want to do a standing reload with the last 3 targets. So I did another tack reload, and I was 2 down on that one. shots that were ones or in the C, but I didn't want to make them up. So I think it's going pretty good tonight. I'm back on track from the last match. So we are on to the next stage.
Are you ready? Stand by.
That dot probably loose.
If clear, slide forward, trigger, hold.
Yep.
Range is...
Okay, y'all, just ran that stage, and it was just regular 2 shots to the body, or to the head, whichever one you wanted. I was 3 down on that one. I think my dot is loose, because I was high on those ones that I was, had ones on. I was really high on that, so on to the next stage.
If clear, slide forward, trigger, hold. Range is clear, 2564.
All right, y'all, just ran the 5th stage of the night, and I was time only on that one. I think my trigger pull was really good that stage. I was, especially the close-up ones, I was more of a cadence of a pop-up, and I've been trying to get to that, so we had to start with our gun in the briefcase and your first mag in the briefcase, and it was pretty simple match, or pretty simple stage. Time only, we got one more stage to go, and then I gotta go get me something to eat, so on to the next stage.
Range is clear, 2783. It's clear, slide forward, trigger, hold. Range is clear.
All right, y'all, just shot the last stage of the night, and I was time only. However, that last target that I shot I had a trigger freeze. Fix the camera. Had a trigger freeze on it, and I was trying to, when I hit the when I pulled for the second shot, it was a 1 and like all that. So either way, I think tonight was a great night. I absolutely redeemed myself from that last match. So great night shooting. We're owned to continue to get better. And FYI, I know I mentioned earlier that my screws were loose on my optic plate, or the optic. They were loose again, and they've been coming loose every match. Waiting on my plate to come in. I'm switching the plate out, but somebody also mentioned to mark where I Loctite, or not really Loctite, but where I put the screws in. Mark with like a marker or something where it's actually zoned in at, or what is it called? Whatever it's called. And then that way I can know if my dot has come loose, you know, from stage to stage. So I am going to do that, make sure I am, you know, being as preventative as possible, I guess. So tonight was a great night. We're shooting this weekend, hopefully, if it's not 40-degree weather. So I'll catch y'all on the next. Until next time, stay armed, stay safe, and stay vigilant. Peace.